There's one dream I've had like 3 or 4 times, the exact same dream over the course of my life for whatever reason. First time it happened, it was like crazy. It's like some type of alien apocalypse type thing, taking people, fighting aliens, shooting, and then in my dream I died. Right? I got shot, died. Next time I have the dream, it's like like same things happen. Like okay, I've been here before, but I'm not conscious that I'm dreaming. In my like in that dream, it felt like okay, it's like kind of like a game that I'm playing now, where I know how to get to this point, but now every time I get to the point, I'm dying, and I'm resetting like five steps before I had that happen. Kind of like I said, like a game. Third time I had the dream, I got past that point, and then all hell broke loose. But like I'm not conscious that I'm dreaming, but I'm conscious of I remembered this before from before. So would you still consider that lucid dreaming, or is that something else now?
No. Because that's just dreaming. That's not like you're aware of your dreaming. You know what I mean? You're not aware of it. That feels real.
You're aware of the circumstances and the situation, just not the actual dream part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's interesting, right? We'll move on from that.
Yeah.
I was going to go over this last, but since you brought this up,
oh shoot,
there's a entire theory called the threat simulation theory on dreaming, and all dreams is it's an ancient biological system in your head, which makes sense because every animal dreams too, like dogs dream and stuff. And all it is, every dream is your brain preparing itself for situations.
I heard about that.
So that's interesting.
That makes okay. I can see that.
They said it could either be real or fake, like the situations. Okay, so this connects it back. Like that could be threat simulation. Like your brain is training itself to be ready because basically the thought behind this theory is that your brain wants to be ready so it can react the fastest when things happen.
Yeah.
This also goes back to like, for example, why do I keep bringing this up? But like if there's a woman in your dreams, that's why she's there, because your brain is getting ready in case that specific situation popped up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if subconsciously you're anxious about like talking to this woman or like going on this date with this woman and you have a dream about it,
big boy?
You know what I mean? Because then your brain in your dream will want to simulate that exact thing happening.
Yeah.
And then boom, it happens, you're ready to react as soon as you see it because your brain's already processed it.
Yeah.
So I think the threat simulation theory is actually possibly the most true one.
Which I can actually see that because most deja vus come from me being in that situation but as a dream form, which is crazy.
See, yeah, that's what I was wanting to connect there was the deja vu, because it's like if you're anxious and in your dream a situation played out that you're ready for now.
Yeah.
And that situation actually happens, then your brain technically just told the future.
Yeah. Because, like, when I got into that accident, last year, I had to go get my car, fixed and stuff. I had a dream before, I don't know if it was before the accident or before I got the car in that shop. But the dream was like, okay, I'm picking up this car, I'm on this street. But something crazy happens, get pulled over, like, shots are being fired and stuff. And then I go pick up my car. I'm sitting at the light. The biggest deja vu hits me like a truck. I look over, the exact same car and the exact same person I seen in that dream is. I'm like, holy. I start freaking out, bro.
This goes way deeper, though. This goes way deeper into like the books that we're reading and stuff, right? Every single one of these books talks about thoughts are real things and what you think becomes reality. So that goes into the whole thing. Is the brain, if thoughts are actually real things, could the threat simulation theory actually be causing the things to happen in your life? And is your brain kind of telling the future? Because if you're thinking about it, it's going to happen if the stuff that like these self-development books say, right? Yeah. Which I think to an extent is true. If you are constantly worried about something, it's going to happen. You're going to make it happen. So if your brain is threatening and like you're worried about this thing happening, you're putting a lot of thought into it, then boom, it happens in real life.
Yeah. But see, it's crazy because, like, I don't know, because it doesn't play out 100% though. Like, it changed at the end part. Like, that was crazy.
Because that was worst case scenario that your brain wanted to avoid. Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't do anything really different because when the light changed green, the second I started going, that's when everything happened. Right there past that light. In reality, I drove past the light and went into, like, a parking lot, like, not even like half a mile down the road from that point. I'm like, okay, I had to do something different anyways. Though I had to like get my mind off of it for a second, but I'd already passed the point where all that stuff happened and took place at. So I don't know. It's weird to me that most deja vu for me, at least personally, happens because of a dream before.
Yeah, that goes into my dream theory that I have, which is like, this is not studied. This is absolutely zero scientific, but like dreams are way bigger than like we have any capability of knowing. You know what I mean? Like dreams are like, you could think about it spiritually, like God literally implanting that in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could go way deeper in that. Like dreams just aren't our brain. It's literally like God talking to you to an extent. I am happy I did this research though, because this kind of supported my theory that I've told you guys about before about the dreams and deja vu. Like you just mentioned, the whole deja vu dream theory where the dreams tell your future or tell certain situations. And some of these actually supported that. So I was like, wish fulfillment and threat simulation both do that. I mean, as we were talking about, the threat simulation will be all the bad things. If wish fulfillment is true, then that's all the good things.
Yeah.
So it could work either way. Like it's manifestation both ways.
Yeah.
So
As we were.
In which case, I'm okay. So I remember that deja vu hitting for the bad thing with a good one at.
true. I never have good
With that
deja
good
vu.
one, with that good deja vu at.
I
It's
never-
never. That's another.
Okay, but-
why do we never have good deja
Okay,
vu?
maybe it's because your brain, or you automatically doubt the good things. Your brain naturally focuses on the bad things. That's why it's there's a bunch of self-conscious issues because you never see the good in yourself. So when there's good things happening, your brain's already kicked it out because there's no way good things can happen.
Yeah.
Because that's biological as well. Your brain doesn't have to be prepared for good things.
Yeah.
Your brain has to be prepared for bad things. So maybe that's why. Because your brain just kicked out everything that's good.